Are you planning a move to Clarksville, Tennessee and curious what the city has to offer? Well, stay tuned. I've got some tips you don't want to miss. Hey everyone, it's Amanda. I am a local realtor here in Clarksville, Tennessee, and I just wanted to come on here today and share some things that we love about Clarksville. If you're planning a move, I know it can feel scary to move to a new place and not really know what's going on in the town, what there is to do. So hopefully I can ease some of those worries and show you that Clarksville is a great place, but also give you a little bit of reality of what we experience here day to day. So starting off with downtown Clarksville. It is one of my favorite places to go here in Clarksville, and I know anytime I visit a new city or I've moved to a new city, the first place I want to check out is their downtown area. And Clarksville has quite a bit to offer. So we're going to start off with the food in Clarksville downtown. One of my favorites is Black Horse Brewery. It is more of a pub, so if you like pizza, burgers, sandwiches, this place has it, and they have really good quality food, so I would recommend going there. Another great place to grab food if you're in downtown Clarksville is the mailroom. It is actually an old mailroom, so the front of it still looks true to what it was in the early 1900s. And they just have great food, outdoor seating during the warmer months of the year, so definitely a place to check out. And then finally, if you like small bites or just grabbing a cocktail, I would highly recommend Yada on Franklin. They have a cocktail menu that is larger than their food menu, so if that is your jam, that is the place for you to go. But their small plates are also delicious, so would recommend. All right, for some activities that you can do in downtown Clarksville, especially during the summer months, we are here at the end of March, so we're starting to get more of those events happening downtown, so definitely check that out if you are moving here closer to the summer. The first is going to be Downtown Commons. So it's just kind of like a big field that they have right in the center of downtown where they host events, such as last year I did a yoga on the field out there and it was so much fun. I've been to their dueling piano event. They do concerts, I believe, every Friday in the summer. So if you just go to the Clarksville City website, you can see all those events and when they're happening, and I would definitely recommend checking it out. All right, moving on to some more outdoor activities that you can do here in Clarksville that are outside of the downtown area. One of my favorites is the Clarksville Greenway. It is a 9-mile paved path that you can bike, hike, walk, run, and it is just surrounded in greenery. It is so beautiful, and it's one of the first things we did when we moved here, and we go back all the time. It's just such a fun time. Another outdoor activity in Clarksville is going to be Dunbar Cave. It is considered a state park here in Clarksville, which kind of shocked me. I always thought of it as such a small town, which I've learned it's not really. But it is a 8-mile long cave that I believe they do tours through during the warmer months of the year. So definitely check that out. And if that's not what you want to do, there are also hiking trails that you can do there at Dunbar Cave as well. Now this one is pretty close to downtown. It is the Cumberland River Walk. So you'll be in downtown, you'll go down the hill, and then you will see the Cumberland River where there is benches, a walking path, and they even have a historic part at the top of the park where you can see the history of the Cumberland River and learn all about it. And of course, we know that every city has its downfalls or things that maybe we just don't love as much, so I want to share those with you as well because I would have wanted to know that moving here. So first on the list that we're going to talk about is traffic here in Clarksville. Of course, every town has traffic, that's just normal, but it is gravely different from where I moved from. We moved from Fort Carson in Colorado Springs, and yes, there's bad traffic there, but oh my gosh, it seemed like as soon as we drove into Clarksville, I noticed the drivers, the traffic. There are accidents pretty much every day, so That is not something that I love about Clarksville, but something that you should know before moving here so you're a little bit more prepared. And then of course we have to talk about weather. So me coming from Colorado, I was not prepared for tornado warnings, flash floods, all these things that we get, but they happen quite often, especially during the later winter months and into the spring as well. So if that's not something you're used to, then I would definitely do some research on it and get to be a little bit more versed in what precautions you would need to take with when and if those things do happen. So just a little forewarning about weather. It does also get pretty hot here during the summer, and of course we're in the south, so it is humid, so prepare for that as well. I personally have grown to love it, and I love the rain when it doesn't call for severe weather, so that's something I do love about the weather here. All right, and finally, I am gonna touch on the housing market just a little bit here. It is fitting. I am a local realtor here, so I wanna be informative for you if you are planning to make that choice to buy a home when you move here. Currently, the market is still a buyer's market, which means that sellers are paying for closing costs, and homes are also staying on the market a little bit longer than they would have maybe a couple years ago here. So if you are purchasing, now is still a good time to do that. And if you need help looking into homes here or areas that you want to be, I am more than happy to help. I personally am a military spouse, and I have PCS here from Fort Carson to Fort Campbell, so I understand the struggles and the scariness that can come along with that. So I got you there. All right, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you are planning a move to Clarksville, or if you're just visiting here, now you have a few more things to check off your list and go visit while you're here. If there is anything else that you have questions about regarding Clarksville, regarding real estate, I am more than happy to answer them or make another video about it. I will leave all of my contact information and social media in the description below, so you know how to contact me or follow along with my content. If you did like this video, please give it a like or comment and subscribe so more people like you who are moving to Clarksville or just curious about Clarksville are able to find this video. But without further ado, I will see you in the next one.